Oh, my phone recognized my face. That's f***ed up. Rude. Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going off the rails and I'm turning myself into Nosferatu. Bald cap, ears, fangs, fingers. It's a whole thing. Stick around if you want to see how I did it. So this was not in the original Halloween plans, folks. I had something else planned for a vampire type of look, and I was at Spirit Halloween picking up a wig. I couldn't resist. Actually, it was Tyler's gentle persuasion that got me to sort of change my mind, and pretty spontaneous. I got the prosthetic ears and bald cap today. I'm filming today, and it's going up in like 2 days, so here I am. I've got my hair down underneath a wig cap, and it's as flat as I can make it. I mean, I've only ever done a bald cap one other time ever, so it does give you like an amazing facelift though, so there's that. So I'm gonna work on this probably off camera because it's gonna take a little while, some finessing, and I'll come back bald. Bald, y'all. Bald. This bald cap actually went on a lot better than ones I've done in the past. I actually got it closed. I mean, this is, don't look too close at what's happening back here, but at least it's all attached. So moving on, next step, I'm gonna attach ears. So these ears I picked up from Spirit Halloween, and I went ahead and pre-painted them. So they're like elf ears, and I just painted them with a little bit of foundation and white cream stick. These are really cool, so they just slip right over your own ear. Let me get these on so that they dry. Where's my Prozaid? My Prozaid. Put it on right over your ear. I'm gonna use a pencil, like an eyebrow pencil, and I'm gonna trace around this little flappadoo. Okay, so I can see pretty much where this flap needs to be, and I'm gonna do it again on this side, and then that's where I need to put the Prozaid. So you don't really need to put it on both surfaces, but you will get a much stronger bond if you do. So I'm just using a Q-tip. Ooh, you can see how lumpy that is back there. Don't look too close. So I'm only worried about them looking nice from the front. So here I'm gonna go ahead and put the adhesive on the actual ear flap. I went ahead and all around the edges, I just used a Q-tip and some liquid latex to just sort of blend it a little bit. Might not make a great difference, but I don't know, at least it won't be a straight, harsh line. I need to take this makeup off. The glue on me is dry, but the glue on my ears is not. Come on, glue. You guys like my jammies? Pumpkin jammies. They're from Target. All right, I guess we can try to put these ears on. I'm gonna go around these edges too with liquid latex just to make sure that we've got a decent blend. Ooh, yes, who's a goblin now? I just have my little cup of liquid latex. You can get liquid latex at any Halloween store. Doesn't have to be fancy, it's all the same stuff. Are you here hunting Q-tips? No, sir. I'm not sharing. Murray is trying to steal Q-tips off of my table as I'm working. So this liquid latex just needs to dry before I can paint it. I suppose I could start trying to match the color. Okay, so while my ear latex on my face is drying, I'm gonna try to match my bald cap to my ears a little bit more. And to do that, you know, like a foundation color, I mixed up foundation with some primer and moisturizer and stuff to like make it a little bit thinner. I guess it's a little too yellow. That's better. We're getting a little closer here. Okay, cool. So I am going to use a sponge and this stick. If I just put it right on my head, then you can see all these lines. So I'm gonna try to rub it all over this sponge. There we go. See if we can't cover a little more ground a little faster. Yeah, my edges they're not amazing, but you know what? It's okay. Maybe one day I will care about edges. I think maybe it's just really difficult to get smooth edges on a latex bald cap from a Halloween store. You know, it's not really pro quality. I have seen like tutorials where they're using more of like a vinyl bald cap. Like after you glue them on, you can sort of melt those edges away. So it's like a Prozaid transfer, sort of. One day. And on my face, I can just use the stick straight. I'm trying to get pale, okay? This is about to get crazy. like I need to whiten my head a little bit with my sponge and my white cream stick. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of white paint, just a little bit more muddled, you know? Yeah. And this brow area, nose, chin. He almost looks like he's got like a pinhead, like a pointy top of his head. Okay, now that we are sufficiently ghostly, vampire-ish, let's powder this head. Let's use a brush, and then I'll probably go over it with a sponge. Do you guys know who Nosferatu is? I'm sure you do. If you guys were not aware, my lovely hubs, Tyler, is a toy photographer as well, and he did a feature on a Mezco toy, like a 1/12 scale figure that was released a few months ago. It was Nosferatu. He built a whole set. It's a whole thing. I'll link his Instagram and stuff down below so you can check it out, but I was really kind of inspired, you know? I thought, he looks a little bit like me. I bet I could turn myself into him. Nosferatu is an ancient vampire monster, so he needs to look a little more ancient than this. This is looking like a newborn babe, a newborn baby goblin. I'm gonna be using grays and blacks, and what I really want to do is make him look gaunt and scary. So we're gonna bring that contour like all the way down to look gaunt and manly. It's not sticking at all to the latex on this ear. That's fun. Yeah, that's interesting. It is not sticking at all to the latex. Good times. Love that for me. I'm gonna have to get some paints out. Great. I've got some water activated paints, and never fear, we will fix it. Okay, so I'm trying to follow this reference photo. You know, it's kind of difficult to get a good reference picture because they're all so old. This movie's from like 1927. Just trying to get a little bit more contour on this noggin. You know what I'm saying? Painting your own bald cap is not a thing, okay? This is a group activity. Get help. Alright, so the solution to this problem is paint, body paint. It fixes that right up. Okay, so Nosferatu is pretty jowly, so we're gonna use an eyeshadow brush and some dark shadows, and go ahead and get those on that face. I'm just using like a trio of grays, different grays. Yes, crow's feet. Using my own as inspiration, starting points. That's not symmetrical. We're gonna get real dark around the eye anyway, so don't get too precious about that. I do want to try to deepen my jowl lines. Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna do a butt chin. This is looking real messy, y'all. This will make sense when it's done. I assure you, it will. Just trying to do some wrinkling. It will make sense as we move along. My nose needs to be significantly like pointier. So I'm gonna look straight into the mirror, and I'm using straight up black eyeshadow. And I'm trying to create the illusion of like different nostril holes. You know what I'm saying? A very pointy triangle. My nose is crooked. So Nosferatu's nose is like very like bat-like, you know? Yes! Hi! Okay, I'm gonna use a dark shadow on the sides of my nose, hopefully to make it look, I don't know, bigger. We're gonna do a butt chin as well. So first, let's put in kind of like a general shadow. This is the year of the butt chin, you guys. Butt-tastic. Ooh, yes! Hi! Just gonna deepen this shadow crease, but not under the lip. We don't really care about the lips. Deepening that Cupid's bow. We need to get in this eye and get it nice and smoky dark. I want to build this color because I'm afraid of it turning like purple. So I'm just going to kind of take my time and make sure that we're staying neutral, dark. This is not meant to be beauty, okay? It's meant to be eek. She's so beautiful. So I'm shadowing up here to try to create like a hump, you know, like a hooked nose. I'm really just looking like Senator Palpatine. Put a hood on me.
Yes, feel the darkness.
I'm gonna get really dark with some black eyeshadow all around these eyes. I need eyebrows. I think that's the issue here. That is the real issue, folks. These eyebrows they're wild. They're gonna be big and they're gonna be angled. So to do that, I'm just gonna wet my brush with a little bit of water and then dip into, let's start with the medium tone. That kind of creates a little bit of like a paint situation. You can sort of see my eyebrows that have come through from the foundation. So I'm going to start here and go straight back to my temples. That's a good starting off point. I think that they need to be a little bit lower. Oh yeah, okay, so these eyebrows need to be nice and thick. So now let's start with the upward strokes. They're thick and they're wild, okay? I want them to be wild!
You're wild!
What?
You're wild!
We're gonna do a little bit of unibrow action. Just like the suggestion of a unibrow, you know? Okay, now I think I can add the rest with an eyeliner. Maybe I don't want to do that. Hold on, let me think about my choices. We can just add in a few black flecks. Okay, now that we have brows on, I feel like this makes a little bit more sense. So with black, we're just deepening up these eyes. His eyes were pretty well blacked out. I'm trying to maintain some control by using a smaller brush. So in our neighborhood, there's a church that like looks like a castle, kind of. So it's really excellent place to take pictures, especially when you're dressed up super creepy. Like I did the nun pictures there. I actually did the Rocky Horror Picture Show Columbia photo shoot there too, because it looked like Rocky Horror's castle, you know, Dr. Frankenfurter's castle. There's a restaurant across the street and there'll be people there eating at the restaurant and I'm all like, but this is the benefit of everything still kind of being closed. Everything has like shorter hours still, so hopefully I won't run into any regular people tonight. Okay, now let's try to fix these crow's feet that I lost. So pretty. Is this a glimpse into my future or what? Oh god. My bald cap has pulled all the wrinkles out of my face, which I'm not mad about, but I kind of need to give him like an angry brow situation. There, maybe lightly map out where some wrinkles need to be. I feel like it needs to be darker on the eyes, so I'm gonna use my finger with the shadow to really sort of press it on. Okay, so I do want my lips to be off-putting and yucky looking. Let's make them white, just to get rid of the pinkness. I'm gonna use black liquid lipstick just for the inside. We're doing like a reverse butthole situation. Yeah, the more lined and, yeah, see? The more lined and gross, the better. Ooh, we're almost there. We're almost there, you guys. This is a stylized Nosferatu. Obviously, in the original movie, he did not have these extra deluxe elf ears, but I have seen him done that way before, and in the Mezco figure, his ears are definitely on the longer side. Sometimes he's got extra long fingers, and sometimes they're just extra bony. I have some scary nails that I'm gonna try to put on, but before I do that, I do have some scary contacts, and I have some of these Dracula fangs from, oh, these ones are by the Dracula house. The best ones that I've found are by Scarecrow, but they come with like a thermoplastic or like a, you know, a two-part solution that you mix together to mold to your own teeth. So I just put them on my front teeth. Custom. Can you believe it? They're even cornier than my regular teeth. Oh, look how white they make my teeth look. Usually they match. But I need to get my contact lenses in before I put on the scary nails, because there's no way I'll be able to do that. I'm gonna put on my costume, which is just like a pea coat. And then I think we might, oh no, I think we need a little black hole liner, right? This is one of those looks that, like, the longer I look at it, the worse I think it looks. Like, I'll never stop just like futzing with it. I'm gonna wash my hands, get in my contact lenses, put on my spooky nails, put on my teeth and my coat, and we should be ready. We should be reasonably ready. Well, this is the final look. We don't know what his voice sounds like. It's a silent movie. He could sound like Pee Wee Herman. We don't know. Anyways, this is it. This is Nosferatu. I just got back from doing some photos. So this is just a black pea coat that I busted up out of the closet. Black scarf, black pants, black shoes. Costume done. Easy peasy. And then everything else came from Spirit Halloween. These teeth, these nails, these ears, and this bald cap. The rest is just paint. You know, and contact lenses. I really enjoyed putting this look together. I will make sure to link at Nerdy Subjects on Instagram. That is Tyler's toy photography. It's incredible. You're gonna love it. And there's an entire series on Nosferatu, so twinsies. I think that's it. I'm really ready to take all this off because I hate wearing contact lenses. I mean, I just do this for the art. If I could wear them for an hour or less, that's perfect. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and it's disgusting. Thanks so much for hanging out today and for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this one, then consider subscribing to this channel before you leave today. I upload new videos here on YouTube every week, and you can follow me on some of the other social channels as well. The rest of October is all Halloween goodness. If you want to see more costume looks, check out the How To Costumes playlist here on my channel. I'm doing a lot of nailography. Who knew Nosferatu was so glamour? I will catch you next week in next week's video. Bye! Thank you. Thank you for your help. Can I have a kiss? Please?
Ow.
You don't want to give me a kiss?
I'm talking about blood.
I got pin.
Ew.
Do I look crazy?
Crazy.
Unsubscribe.
Can you spray your face with blood?
No, thank you.
Got this blood spray.
No, thank you. Pass. Come on, I got so much stuff in front of me. Ugh. Wow, I look gross. Wait, okay. Wait, okay. Yes! I reached my final form!